We BIAFRANS, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we BIAFRANS, and give us a freedom. Lord, have mercy on we BIAFRANS, and give us a freedom. Fire, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. I saw BIAFRANS all over the globe. Are you feeling me, chanting? But I know I feel so from my location, you know. We are going back to our homeland, so we are rooted to go again. BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are rooted. BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to BIAFRANS city. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are rooted. BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are rooted. BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to BIAFRANS city. I'm going to tell you, we don't fear wicked British, we don't fear Britain, we don't fear them, we don't fear them, Boko Haram, we don't fear them, we don't fear Fulani Caliphate, we don't fear them, we don't fear Delilah, we don't fear them, we don't fear them, Bandit Hill, we don't fear them, we don't fear them, Janjaweed, we don't fear them, we don't fear them, Al-Qaeda, we don't fear Lucifer, we don't fear you, Satan, we don't fear little demons, we don't fear Leviathan, we don't fear little zombies, little Janjaweed. Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried. In our BIAFRANS, living in speechless as usual. This is the new generation of BIAFRANS. For your information, if you don't mind, mad people everywhere. Mad people. I have no man. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are rooted to go again. BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are rooted. BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to BIAFRANS cities. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are rooted. BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland now, to where BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to BIAFRANS city. We are going back to our homeland now, to where to go again. BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, to where BIAFRANS nation is a root. We are going home to BIAFRANS cities. Yerima Shetima, the Boko Haram big being said, in Lagos, the Yorubas can be buying the land for 100,000. And Fulanis we buy it for 150 or 200,000. But on Ibadan, we buy his own for 10 million. Can you imagine? Mad people everywhere. So whatever, give them what. Marabazuka, with the Chris, Pastor Baba, I'm seeing BIAFRANS already, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you. It's a very important program. I can bet you need to hit the share button, the like button, as this program will not be more than, it won't be more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. So because we're having a fundraising tonight, So you need to share this. You need to address very important issues. You know, the public display of foolishness and ignorance by Ndi Nzama and Delilah. By Ndi Nzama and Delilah in Finland. How many of you know that Delilah was in Finland? Even though she didn't come physically, but she was there. She called them to support what they were doing.
To understand this very evening. We are facing We are facing a very formidable array of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Both external and within.
External and within.
And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles.
We have enemies both external and within. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew this, and he declared that we are going to overcome each and every one of them. Let me make, because since this thing is audio, let me make my picture bolder. So this is audio. We can listen to the voice of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are facing an array of enemies, both within and without, but we are going to overcome each and every one of them. Thank you for joining me, Louis Peters. Every one of you that have joined me this afternoon, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. I am trying to see if I can make this very quick. Maybe my analysis, I make it for like 30 or 40 minutes. I can open the line for anyone that will come in. And let me quickly send the link. I will send the link to my own Adadiola. I don't know if she would want to join. She can join whenever she wishes to join. Let me see. Where is this link? I thought I shared it here. Okay. It should be here. Oh, let me look. Oh, don't worry. Okay. No, let me see. Okay, guys. Copy. Hold on, guys. But sometimes you want to do things, we just forget. Okay. Okay. All right. So, well, I will do, by the grace of Chukwu Kabiama, do justice to some things that are very relevant on the update page of our Prime Minister Mazi Monekpa. And as I will do that, you will want to join me quickly in this broadcast. Very important broadcast. You don't want to miss it. I want to address the foolishness and ignorance of Ndi Nzama, the display of their foolishness and ignorance in Finland. Please, you need to come in. And Delilah, the one that is still posing as the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I find it very difficult to believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still has that Delilah as a wife. Honestly, I will not believe it. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that I know, and I know what he represents, and I know the hatred he has for the enemies of Biafra, which is the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, will never have any dealings with a wife that patronizes Nigeria. A wife that patronizes Nigeria, no, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would rather remain wifeless. Honestly. So I'm not the one that would decide for him, but I know what he believes in. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would rather remain wifeless than to have that Delilah as a wife. Honestly. So we are going to do justice to a lot of some of those things. I'm not going to play her voice. I have listened to her voice when she was calling them on phone when they were in Finland. I don't want to play her voice. Those of you that heard it, you are going to just listen to what my analysis will be about that idiotic Delilah. I do not miss my words. Idiotic Delilah. I'm telling you. So anybody that hates the freedom of Biafra, anybody that becomes a stumbling block to the restoration of Biafra, I will address you as idiotic. Honestly, I will address you as idiotic. And I have no apology whatsoever. No apology. And nobody can restrain me. Nobody can restrain me. I am Pastor Van Van Vam. I am Van Van Vam. Nobody can restrain me. So let's go there. Okay. Oh, yes. As no Uchechi Dokubo. You call her whatever you want to call her. Okay. Uchechi Dokubo. I think that fits her also. Uchechi Dokubo. Maybe she has She has become one of the numerous wives of Asari Tokumbo wife. Maybe she has become a Tokumbo wife to Asari, because you know Asari is Tokumbo, and Asari would not mind to have a Tokumbo as a wife. Then she becomes a wife to Asari, she will be a Tokumbo, no imported wife now, Tokumbo wife, and warfare. Let's listen to our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu.
That I can assure you.
Go back a little bit,
understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within.
External and within.
And we are going to overcome
each and every one of
these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men.
The God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that were wrought by the works of men, that they may know. You know, the way, you know, when your enemies are coming up with all these demonic and diabolic strategies, the way you overcome them, when they are visibly looking like they are powerful, and then you just overcome them like that, it is only the finger of God that makes it happen. Ask yourself, when people abandon the fight against the arch enemies of Biafra, and they will converge together and they find their way to a remote part of Finland, another part of Finland that is not the capital city, Lahti, where this bunch of fools gathered in Finland is not the capital of Finland. The embassies are not there in Lahti. The United Nations offices are not there in Lahti. The office, wherever they submitted their team, is an office in the local area of Lahti. It's not an international office. They are not complaining to an international body. They are not complaining to the British authorities. They are not complaining to the United Nations or the EU. They went to Lahti, not in Helsinki, Lahti. Tell me, are they targeting who? Who are they targeting in Lahti? Mazi Simon Ekpa. They are targeting Mazi Simon Ekpa. The last time I checked, Mazi Simon Ekpa have become a bone on the throat of Ndi Nzama. He has become a bone to the politicians in Nigeria, to the extent that both the presidential aspirants during the election, they were all calling Mazi Simon Ekpa a terrorist. Presidential aspirants in Nigeria, they were calling Mazi Simon Ekpa a terrorist. Newscasters in Nigeria, they were calling Mazi Simon Ekpa a troublemaker. Till tomorrow, go to Arise News. Ruben Abati, the other foolish idiot that you think he has sense, they call him Rufai. Very senseless toad. They are always calling Mazi Simon Ekpa the problem. Do you understand? So, then these idiotic Nzama people are gathered in Lahti to attack the major problem that the Nigerian government have. And tomorrow you hear them, Nigeria is a bad country. Nigeria is a terrorist country. The one that Nigeria is dreading, the one that Nigeria is afraid of, the one that is giving Nigeria water, left, right, and center, becomes their problem. What do you decode from there? Doesn't it show you that they are all working in cahoots with the Nigerian government? Doesn't it show you that they are not fighting for freedom, but rather they are fighting for the Nigerian institution or the political structure to keep it and to maintain it? All this while, all they have been doing is political online propaganda against Simon Ekpa and threat against Simon Ekpa. Now that Simon Ekpa have hit the main bone of contention now, the main instrument of the zoo, the latest instrument, because Simon Ekpa have defeated Hope Uzodinma, Simon Ekpa have defeated Dave Umahi, Simon Ekpa have defeated Soludo. Now they are now banking on the last shot of the zoo against Biafra, which is Ifeanyi Ubah. Now, Ifeanyi Ubah comes out threatening Simon Ekpa. These people suddenly gathers the morale. They gather the morale to come against Simon Ekpa and traveling to Lahti. And then you begin to see the political criminals within Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's siblings. Somebody like Meme, Emmanuel Kanu, Fine Boy. You see Fine Boy celebrating them. These are the same set of people that had a meeting with Asari Dokubo. Did you hear them refute it? Emmanuel Kanu, Uchechi. Don't add Kanu to Uchechi's name again, because Uchechi is Uchechi Dokubo, the Delilah. Uchechi Dokubo, the Delilah. They all had a meeting with Asari Dokubo, including Uchechi's dad. They had a meeting with Asari Dokubo. All these people suddenly are congratulating a bunch of fools that went to Lahti. Lahti is a small part of Finland, not Helsinki. Helsinki is the capital. Ebi Feneme, na Finland. Ebe the authority, the seat of power in Finland is in Helsinki. So if your interest is to carry the Biafra gospel to Finland, why didn't you stop in Helsinki and stage the protest there? The idiotic Patrick he came that is there on camera saying that the gospel of Biafra is not yet here in Finland. I am asking that criminal that call himself Patrick, the gospel of Biafra, have you gotten to Genova where you are in Italy? The gospel of Biafra, have it gotten to Genova, that city where you are hiding in Italy, where you are collecting Nzama money from Ndi POS? Who know you in Genova? The idiot picked on one person. I'm going to play the video for you. Picked on somebody on the street of Finland, and the person told him about Simon Ekpa. You see? And then this bunch of fools whom Chineke are still there telling you we took the gospel to Finland because Finland have not gotten the gospel yet. He comes from Genova. From Genova. Here in Torino, where I am, in Torino, almost everybody knows I am a Biafra activist. Almost everybody. In the train station, on the buses, everywhere I go, they already know me. If I go on into any saloon, anywhere I go, they say this Biafra, Omo Biafra, Omo Biafra. They already know me. And I have not been with all this bunch of people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them that if it were not for Chukwu Okike Abiama, I will not be talking to any of you again. You understand? It's not as if the Oyibo people, all of them know me, but at least a good number of them know me. A good number of them. In my workplace, they already know me as Biafra. In the neighborhood, they already know me as Biafra. This idiot that travel all the way to Lahti in his suburb in Genova, do they know him? Who know him? Do they know him? He's there asking, do you know Simon Ekpa? They live what they're supposed to do because they gathered money and they were paid by Ifeanyi Oba and a bunch of Nigerian politicians that do not want Biafra. A bunch of criminals that rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have been paid by these people and they are fighting tooth and nail because the only enemy that is stopping these criminals is Mazi Simon Ekpa. It is only Mazi Simon Ekpa that is the threat that these criminals have. Apart from Mazi Simon Ekpa, they don't know Chike Doziem. Emma Powerful is a spirit to them. They don't even know him. If not that we expose his picture. They don't know him. They don't know even Emma Powerless. They don't know him. They don't know Chilas and Satan, who is Mohammed Abbas, somewhere in a Muslim country. Do you understand? Nobody knows them. And then they fly to Finland. And they did not end up in Helsinki to stage a protest. They call it 1 million march. Can you believe that? 1 million march that had only less than 15 people. Less than 15 people. Okay, if it was too important, of which Uchechi Dokubo, the Delilah of this world, Uchechi Dokubo could not even fly like others that flew in from America. Wherever she is now, I don't know where she is. She could not fly to come and join them. She had to validate them on phone to tell them, yes, your target is Lahti. Your target is the neighborhood where Simon Ekpa is. Go for Simon Ekpa. And they paid some people to hang around in Lati to look for Simon Ekpa and hurt him and sacrifice their life because they want to hurt Simon Ekpa. Let me tell you, people, you are all losers, complete losers. Simon Ekpa is invincible. Is invincible. The invincible hand of God is upon him. I'm telling you, you will see him. You would. That is the kind of glory. You know when they tell you that Holy Ghost fire is surrounding somebody, the Holy Ghost fire around Simon Ekpa is brazen hot. Brazen hot. You can't dare it. You can't come close. Oregi pia pia. Oregi pia pia. There are so many things in my mouth to say. I know that some of you will want to come in and say something. But before then, let us finish what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying in this particular prayer and this particular declaration before he was kidnapped. And then I will show you what I want to show you. I will open the line. This program shouldn't be more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. Let's go, because we have fundraising today.
For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond.
And beyond.
To eternity.
To eternity.
This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us.
On record.
From every corner.
From every corner.
I am not saying this
as a lamentation.
As lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come.
Did you see that you were being prepared for what is to come? So if what you are seeing now is surprising to you, that is why we keep repeating this message. You might still see more. More. I'm telling you, more. Don't be surprised, because the devil will stop at nothing. Do you know the people that are fighting? These are the people that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are the people that do not want Biafra. These are the people that are benefiting from Fulani money, Fulani janjaweed. These are the people that are responsible for the decay in Biafra, for the refusal to let God's people go. They're the people that are responsible. Number one is the crime they committed against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you not asking yourself, why is it that somebody who the court system have set free, the court system have set him free, and they were asked to pay a fine, and yet they have refused to release him? A motion was raised in their house, whether Senate or Rep. They declined it. They refuse it. These are people that are talking about law, the lawmakers. Somebody who has been set free by the law of the land, this highest court of the land, and the court refused. And somebody raised a motion in the house and said, this is an embarrassment too. But on national TV everywhere, they're talking about release this man. One of their Hausa men came out recently and said, release that gentleman. He even referred to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a gentleman. A gentleman. There is nobody more gentle in that land, in that anywhere around that contraption than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why somebody that comes from the camp of the enemy is telling you, release that gentleman. And then the lawmakers, a motion was raised about the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which has become a national embarrassment, a national disgrace. And the motion was squashed. Squashed. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to talk about it. In that same country. So you see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking about the enemies you have. So you don't need to be surprised. Let me tell you, they will go any length to make sure that the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not, it does not see the light of the day. They will do anything. Anything they will do. Anything. So when we talk about sit at home, you need to understand the reason. That is why they have seen nothing yet though. All these people fighting sit at home. I see some of them even campaigning, carrying motor. They carry motor, they carry loudspeaker and microphone. I said, we are tired of sit at home. I heard one of the idiots in Uli Very, hey, Chineke mereme bere. People that when they are talking, Amadioha should have even struck them while they are talking. Saying that we are working with army and Nigeria police. Chineke be. If you go and find out, you will still see that there was a place in the past where that idiot was saying, Nnamdi Kanu, Ojendu. How can somebody who has opened his mouth to say Nnamdi Kanu Ojendu be talking about Nigeria army and Nigeria police in Biafra land? Chai! If you are looking for arrow, this is the highest form of arrow in Biafra land. You are saying that we are working with Nigeria police, we are working with Nigeria army to stop sit at home. Hey! Thunder, please, where are you? Thunder, where are you? Where are you? Where is Thunder? Huh? Nigeria army that is full of a bunch of political criminals. Nigeria armies that's full of Fulani, Janjaweed from Niger. Nigeria army, you are working with them. Hey! No. So anybody telling you, hey, just sit at home. You see them, they are so busy. They are so busy fighting Simon Ekpa and losing clue of what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is saying, even if this is last message. And losing clue of everything Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has ever said. Everything you must do if you really want your freedom. Because they are fighting Simon Ekpa, they forget it. They are not even talking about it anymore. There is no strategy for their freedom anymore. It is Simon Ekpa, because Simon Ekpa is doing that thing that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu want us to do if we want to be free. Do you understand? Do you understand why the battle is no longer against anything in Nigeria, but against Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa becomes the only evil to them. Chai! you know the shock now. You know the shock now. To the extent, somebody, parading herself. She's parading herself. Somebody parading herself as the wife of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is in support of this nonsense. Because as far as I'm concerned, I will never see Mazin Nnamdi Kanu admitting openly or anywhere that this lady is my wife and that this lady is doing what is right. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu can never. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu that said, I hate Nigeria. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu that told you that the pig in the creek is a useless thing. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will come and then he'll tell you that this is my wife. I'm proud of my wife. For doing what? For having a meeting with Asari Dokubo. I am proud of her. Hey, I am proud of her. Uchechi, my wife. I am proud of you. You had a meeting with Dokubo. Dokubo that is saying that Ndi Igbo should be annihilated. Ndi Igbo should be destroyed. Hey, Uchechi, my wife. Oh, Uchechi, my wife. Oh, thank you. Oh, you are my wife. Oh, go for thunder. Thunder will destroy all of you. I'm telling you, all of you. I am not just saying it because I want to say it. I'm saying it because that is what will happen. All of you from A to Z, including Uchechi. Emmanuel Kanu, fine boy. I'm telling you. Some of you will say, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu family, these people are just, some of them are sold out. Criminals. That is why you don't see me with my energy to be supporting Kanu Takano. No. Somebody that still has questions to answer. No, we don't play their tape openly. We don't play their tape openly. Somebody say, Master Prophet, I support them. I don't like promoting people that are neither here nor there. Master Prophet is just like this. You understand? Just like this. But it's good to note that he condemned them. But condemning them is not the issue. It is supporting what Simon Ekpa is doing. Supporting this sit at home. Support this at home. If you don't support Mazi Simon Ekpa, the only stronghold that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still has, if you do not support Mazi Simon Ekpa, you are nothing but Ekwensumo. Biafrans should mark you as their enemy. I'm telling you. So let's continue to listen to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen to him.
You are being prepared for what is to come.
Be prepared.
The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat.
That time is now.
Our march is very, very near.
When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said the time has come to separate the chaff from the wind, do you think he was just making a blanket statement? Do you think he was just saying it for saying sake? Who are the chaff? Who are the wheat? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. You know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you know how rugged he is. You know how deliberately he speaks very tough things against the zoo. And then you know Simon Ekpa, you know how rugged he is. You know how deliberately he confronts the zoo. Then you know Ndi Nzama, you know how soft they are. You know how they pamper zoo politicians. How they pamper Ndohaneze. Now, the question to you now, who is the chaff? Who is the wheat? Who is the chaff? Who is the wheat? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, it is time to separate the chaff from the wheat. This is 2 weeks before these criminals renditioned him. Before Uchechi collected money and bought a house in America. Before Uchechi sat down and had a meeting with Asari Dokubo and the enemies of Biafra. Who is the chaff? Who is the wheat? Now judge for yourself. Before you come and tell me, don't mention his name. Thunder will destroy that your mouth. Don't mention his name. Don't mention her name. And don't mention her name. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come, he will also handle his wife. No. I will tell my leader, your wife, your so-called wife, began to constitute nuisance, and I, Pastor Van Rafael Chamaka Jere, I had to help you to handle her. I will take care of it. We will take care of it. This is Biafra. This is Biafra movement. Do you understand? We can take care of things. We are capable of taking care of things. Not try us, so we will take care of things. So when Onyendu comes, because we are going to be the ones to set him free. When Onyendu is being set free by us, we will tell him, Onyendu, we remain loyal now. We are loyal to you. What did you have to do? We had to take care of Uchechi Dokubo because she was now rubbing shoulders with your enemy, the pig in the creek. Okay. What did she do? She refused to support us when we're taking the. I will stand like this and start talking to Onyendu. Onyendu, I have to speak to you, my leader. Onyendu, we had to take care of this situation. What did you do? We had to position Uchechi. She was parading herself as your wife, but meanwhile, she was selling out and selling you to the enemies. How do you know? Because she had a meeting with the pig in the creek. Really? She had a meeting with the pig? Yes, sir. Okay. What did you do? Did you allow her? No, trust me, Onyendu. Trust me. Because I am hardcore. I had to take care of the situation. Onyendu will give me a hand. I said, give me a handshake. Correct. And then what did you do? We were listening to your disciple, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who was discharging the duties and doing the needful for your release, sir. Okay, that's good. Onyendu, why did you do that? Onyendu, yes, I had to do it because you said that we are forbidden to obstruct whatever he's doing. You are my faithful servant. Good one for you. And then what do they call you again? I'll tell him, Onyendu, I used to be Rafael Chamaka, but while you were away, I became Pastor Van. Hey, Onyendu will tell me, Pastor Van. What do you say? Pastor Van. I won't get you. Take. And he will ask me, how about Chicken Dozeha? I will tell him, Onyendu, Chicken Dozeha became a chicken head. It became Ishitoke, and then they were now eating toke and chicken with Indiro. We now put them behind, and we now left them underground where they were. Onyendu will tell me, well done. I told you before, and you did the needful. I am proud of you. I will tell him, Onyendu, on your command, sir. He said, I'll tell him, Onyendu, permission to fall out. He said, fall out, go and position yourself in your duty post. I'll tell him, Onyendu, yes, sir. I am telling you, Akwe fonda. Ama boha doha bam bam bam. Idiotic nuisance. Listen to my leader.
The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us.
The enemies are trembling, they are quaking. How can you be fighting a battle and already what you are doing is making the enemies to tremble and quake? And instead of you to increase the momentum, instead of you to increase the fire, you want to quench it. You want to quench it. Your enemies are trembling, they are shaking, they are fidgeting, they are peeing in their pants. If your body is losing weight, all of a sudden. And then you want to stop what is making him lose weight. You want to stop what is giving him sleepless nights. I bet you should make him to suffer kwashoko. And your enemies are quaking. They are trembling. They are losing weight. Instead of you to continue and insist on what you are doing, that making them to quake and lose weight, you want to reduce the tempo. You want to soften it. You want to give them a soft landing. But
they have failed.
They have failed.
Very woefully.
Very woefully.
And they will continue to fail.
He said,
but I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere.
Hey.
From everywhere, all over the world.
Everywhere, all over the world.
And very soon, they will buy over some of you.
That's where we are now.
Some of you, they will buy some of you over.
That is where we are now. Very soon, they will buy some of you. He didn't say they will buy people in Biafra. He didn't say they will buy people in the political elites. He said they will buy some of you. The people that are saying, oh yes, oh hey Biafra. The people that are saying, oh yendu. The people that are saying, oh, it is Biafra or death. They will buy some of you. These are the people he was talking to. That the people he was telling. It's just like you are looking at me now. Say, vam, they will buy you. And I'm looking at you. And I'm working with you. And I am telling you they will buy you. That's what Onyendu was saying. Are you not seeing it now? Is it not happening now? He looked at them in their face and he told them, very soon. He didn't say in the future. He didn't say that very soon they will buy some of you. They will buy some of you over. And then listen to what he said.
The spirit of Oba Biasika and the Ifajuna are still in some of you.
Mm-hmm.
When the time comes, they will buy you over.
They'll buy you over.
I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing.
That is the bottom line. That is what should give you courage. And that is what should make you stand firm. Even if they succeed in buying some of you over, you cannot stop what we are doing. Uchechi, how many times did I call you? I'm going to ring this bell 3 times for you to know that I called you 3 times. Uchechi Dokubo, as they have bought you over, and they bought Emmanuel Kanu over, you cannot stop what we are doing. Take it to the bank. I am Pastor Van Rafael Chabaka Jerry. Cut this part I just did now. Send it to Uchechi Dokubo. They have bought you. They have bought you Emmanuel Kanu. You cannot stop what we are doing. You not in a million years. You can't. Listen to Onyendu. I will take it back a little bit. Ndara, mad people.
Telling some of you, when the time comes, they'll buy you over.
They'll buy you over.
I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong.
Yeah.
I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing.
Hey.
You can't.
You can't.
You cannot.
Hey.
Not in a trillion years.
Uchechi Dokubo. Uchechi Dokubo. Uchechi Dokubo. Not in a trillion years can you succeed in destroy what we are doing. You cannot. You can't. Mazi, go on.
But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. But at the end of this very race,
at the end,
everybody will testify that indeed the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Inaguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Oraeri, the same God of Uweri, the same God of Arotuku. Not to be known by the true God.
At the end of this whole thing, at the end, everybody will come to testify that the same God of Israel, the same God of Abraham, the same God of Oraeri, the same God of Oweri, the same God of Arotuku, the same God that makes impossibility possible, the same God. He is the God that made this happen. The same God. You will all come to testify it. Because now it looks like all hell is let loose. Now, something I want to break to you right now. Now, listen to me. They are doing every campaign to stop sit at home, as if sit at home is the benefit of Simon Ekpa, as if sit at home is the benefit of Raphael Chamakajere. Sit at home is for Biafra. Sit at home is to make sure that the plans of Chukwuoki Kabiama come to pass. It's our own role we are playing. We are playing our own role. And then you have engaged yourself in playing the opposite role, which is to counter the will of God. Do you know what? We cannot do you anything. If you like, someone ever declares it at home today. You want to scatter it, and everybody will come out. Will come out. At the end of the day, with the zoo succeed in doing what they are doing, they will do you what they want to do. They will do it. But will Biafra come? Yes, Biafra will come. And the only thing that will happen is that all of you that refuse to support what we are doing, you will fall. You become carcasses. And those of us that are resilient and are completely determined to make sure that Biafra comes, we are going to enjoy it. We'll stand. Let me tell you, that's what we call the last man standing. Some of us, we end up becoming the last man standing. Everything, everywhere. At the end of the day, everywhere will come quiet. Everyone go quiet. That day you can't see those ones when the bullet no touch. They will come, they stand up. Now then they call the last man standing. The last man standing will come up, will spring up. And then the whole place will now, the enemies, some good people that pretended to be good, that were bad, all of them got bottle channel. Then those of you that are determined, you will now stand up. And then Chukwuoki Kabiama will make of you a beautiful nation called Biafra, the kingdom of heaven on earth. So all these things you are doing, you will come and pay some idiots, some afonshi, to come and be announcing in the villages, sit at home, no, sit at home, everybody must come out. Look, among all those people that you are telling, they know you were paid. They know. It is only a fool that will listen to you when we say sit at home, and they will not sit at home. They will come out as you tell them. Because number one, if they shoot them and anything happens to them, you are not going to help them. You won't even come to their burial. And so they have sense. That's why when Master Simon Ekpa is saying sit at home, BIAFRANS know that he is interested in the release of Master Nnamdi Kanu and in the restoration of Biafra. They will continue to listen to him. Because they know that when you are speaking and saying, no, sit at home, Simon Ekpa is a criminal, they know that it is money that is talking. It is not you. It's the money in your pocket that is talking. So Biafrans are wise. That's what Master Nnamdi Kanu says, that Biafrans are very intelligent. When you say the truth, they know and they follow you. That's why now I am talking. You see people listening to me? You know, a lot of programs are on, but I have 210 people listening to me in less than 1 hour, listening to me on Rachamaka TV. This is a small number compared to big time when people are actually not having programs. Some of our people are having programs now. I know our people are in the Twitter space. A lot of people are there. Some of my brethren and my comrades are also broadcasting the program on the Twitter space. And right now we still have 200 and something listening on Nigeria Global, 50 something listening on another channel, and some are also listening on Facebook. within this hour. You know why? Because Biafrans, they know when you are saying the truth, when you mean something well for them, when you have their interest at heart, they know and they come to support it. So tell me, will Biafrans hear this kind of gospel that is meant for their redemption? The gospel that is patterned according to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gospel. Remember, every gospel I come to teach you here, it is from the Spirit. I've already taught you a few days ago the gospel, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brand, Biafra gospel, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brand. So when Biafrans are hearing this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu branded gospel, they know and they pay attention, they listen. They know when Ndi Nzama are talking. Anybody listening to them are just there to listen to gossip. Here, we don't gossip. We preach. Ezioku Chineke, the gospel of heaven. That's what we preach. And so people come to listen to gospel. We don't come here and tell you, Simon is a perima, this one is a perima. No, we tell you the way forward. What Biafra need now. Why we must get Biafra this year. Because Mparenka Kariala. Anybody telling you, I am with Nigerian government, with Nigerian army and police for your own security. T.Y. Danjuma told you that the army are in cahoots. This is T.Y. Danjuma. The same T.Y. Danjuma that removed the Agu Ironsi. The one who came buru, T.Y. Danjuma buru Agu Ironsi. Ya buru ye. Not T.Y. Danjuma buru Agu Ironsi. The only president you ever had who was also one of Fulef that was fathered in the Hausa land and was patterning his life according to them. We have never had any shot there. That's why Biafra is the only shot that is meant for your redemption and for your life. Do you understand? So Biafrans are listening to the true gospel. And that's what I'm bringing to you here. You cannot be listening to this kind of gospel and you go and be paying attention to gossip. Nzama. Hey, look at the way time is running.
One true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation.
The owner.
No human being can stop it.
Did you hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you that he is the owner of the agitation? Eh? That same God is the owner of this agitation. So this agitation is not a monopoly. Oh, can somebody tell your neighbor that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that this agitation is not a monopoly? Tell them. That's what he just said. That this Chukwu Kikabiama is the owner. He is the owner of this agitation. It's not a monopoly. It's not family business. It's not Uchechi, Emmanuel Kanu, Kanu Takanu. No. It's not. It is not a monopoly. It is owned by Chukwu Kikabiama. Do you know why? Because Chukwu Kikabiama wants to repeat his kingdom on earth. And that's Biafra. He wants to start a society of Chukwu Kike's children on earth. A replica of heaven on earth. That's Biafra. So you cannot joke with it and succeed. You can't toy with it and get away with it. You can't sell it and put money in your pocket and feel that you will live happy ever after. It can never happen. Go on, my leader.
We have enemies.
We have enemies.
And we need to be very, very careful.
Very, very.
Both within and without.
Within and without.
Very, very careful.
Repeat again.
Next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important.
That was 2 weeks before he was kidnapped.
And the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon.
Okay.
The devil will do everything.
Everything.
And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. Are
you not watching it now? Are you not seeing it spectacularly how we are shaming them? Are you not seeing how they are now showing the whole world where they belong? Are you not seeing the shame? Are you not seeing how shameless Uchechi Dokubo is? Are you not seeing it? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you that you are going to watch and see spectacularly how we will defeat them, how they will be disgraced. What disgrace can be more than this? That a lady who claimed to be the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have kept quiet all this while. Never. She doesn't say anything. Only when they bring her on Radio Biafra to come and talk rubbish, she will come there. Please, if you are not hitting the like button, begin to hit the like button and share this broadcast so that everybody will see it. She doesn't say anything. She has a Twitter account. She doesn't tweet about her husband's the mishap happening to her husband. Nothing. She doesn't say anything. And then she comes all of a sudden to support a bunch of criminals, a handful of criminals that left what they are supposed to be doing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release and found their way to the neighborhood where Mazi Simon Ekpa lives. They just went to the neighborhood. They went to the neighborhood. A neighborhood that Mazi Simon Ekpa joined forces with the people in that land to make that place beautiful. The square, I'm going to read it from you from the Twitter of my leader, Mazi Simon Ekpa. The square where they did that protest, Mazi Simon Ekpa was among the people that made that square beautiful in another land. And he sees those things and he wants to make sure there's a replica in Biafra. Uchechi Kalu, who from the money of abomination has bought herself a building, whatever she bought somewhere, is supporting this bunch of fools. Can't you see how disgraceful they are?
That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man.
Not to man.
Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who we are chosen before you were born.
Listen to this version. I want those of you who are hardcore, those of you who were chosen before you were born. Now, this is a message for those of you. Now, open your ears and listen. You know, every time you listen to this message, I am Pastor Van Van Van. I know how to expatiate it to you so that the message will drive home. So that the fourth wife of Asari, the fourth wife of Dokumbo, will listen and know that we understand her game. Ndara. Listen now, listen. Those of you that are hardcore, listen now.
Some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong.
Very strong.
Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world.
You must be very, very strong. One thing that the Caucasians, one thing that Ndota does not want is that the eyes of the black people will open all over the world. They don't want it. And that's exactly what's happening now. Their eyes are opening. The black people all over the world, their eyes are opening because of Biafra. And these people don't want it. That is why all of a sudden justice can never prevail in the world as you see it today. Justice can never prevail. You see, a world where justice is supposed to prevail, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shamelessly and ruthlessly kidnapped in Kenya, and the court of law in that country has said, free him, he is a free man, and pay him compensation. The whole world is quiet. The whole world. All of them are quiet. You know why? Because he is the one that has been preaching the gospel that will open the eyes of Ndishoji. They don't want in this Yoji, the black people, to open their eyes. They don't want it. Because once you open your eye and Biafra comes now, revival will come to the black race. Restoration will come to the black race. Intelligence, everything will open up in the black world. That thing that they thought we are not, we will become it before them. In fact, we will overcome them in science and technology. Everything we will beat them hands down. They don't want it to happen. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap doesn't mean anything to them. They don't care. And Uchechi, the fourth wife of Asari Dokumbo, the Amwebarish wife of Asari Dokumbo, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can, let me be crucified for this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never support this imbecilic wife. What nonsense. Nonsense. I know my leader. I know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I know how he detests people that shamelessly display foolishness and ignorance in public and claim to be wise. People that openly display their shameless frontal lobe. I've got frontal lobe. Let me use it for her now. You display your shameless frontal lobe. Ignorance and disease. Disgraceful. You come, I appreciate that. You should have. Let me see what is on that super chat. Uchechi Shemoyo, Asari side cheek. With money, you super chat and slam them. Shameless, I'm a barish nonsense. Nonsensical nonsense. We don't take nonsense. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't take nonsense. I'm telling you. If it is my wife that does nonsense, bring her out and shame her openly. Openly. Do you think Biafra is something you play with? It's a Biafra we hear to play. No, you just come and play with Biafra. The life of 70 million people. 70 million people. Some countries in Europe, Finland, that place where they went to, they are not up to 10 million people. They are not up to 10 million people. And their country is good. Do you know one funny thing is that they fought for them to have what they have? Finland. They fought for them to become what they are. In fact, they had 10 times rugged men, more than Nzama. More rugged men. Do you know who they fought? Russia. Formidable men, ice men, men that live inside ice. You know, you come to Europe today and you wear, some of you are in Finland and you wear 2 jackets, 10 jackets. Those days when they fought their battle, they don't have all those formidable jackets that you have today. In the middle of cold, die-hard winter, they fought their way out and they got freedom. And you are going there to display your stupidity, foolishness, and tell them that one man who they already know is fighting for the freedom of you people. You are telling them, Koro, what they are saying it, Koro. They saw the onslaught from Nigeria, and they know that Nigeria is a terrorist country. You think Finland doesn't know that Nigeria is a terrorist country? You think Finland doesn't know that Nzama is enemy to the Nigerian country? I can see my brother here, 555. Thank you very much. The dragon is undefeated. Undefeated. Thank you very much, 555. I have to put this super chat back so that people will see it. If you want to give Uchechi, give her a name with super chat. Give Uchechi Dokubo. Give her another name with super chat. I will display it here and I will allow it to stay for 10 minutes. Dara. Mad people. Give her a name with super chat. Design a beautiful name for her. A beautiful name that befits a toad. Oh yeah, for her. And then I will put it on the display. Pay for the money because she loves money. All of them all of her. And disown what will give her freedom. Because she doesn't want Biafra. She doesn't care for Biafra. She doesn't want Biafra. That's why you see her now. You see her gallivanting as if she cares about Biafra. She doesn't care about Biafra. All she cares about is her stomach. I'm on a live broadcast, my dear. All she cares about is her stomach. Afon she. Shameless things. Eh? Let's go.
Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa.
You see?
It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it.
Hey.
They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these colonialists do not want.
They don't want it. They know that the gospel that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is presenting is going to liberate. It's not a bomb. Boom. Boom. All the whole refugee everywhere. The whole blacks everywhere. They receive this gospel. Then they begin to come back. Blacks from Caribbean, blacks from USA, blacks from Canada, blacks from Australia. All of them, they will see the light is shining in Africa. Let us go and make the light shine brighter. They will begin to come. They don't want it. Factoria, they don't want it. That's why they pay this Asari child side chick. That's why they pay this Asari child side chick. They promised her a house and they bought it for her. They promised her vehicles and they bought it for her. And they told her, do not ever allow them to believe that Simon Ekpa is doing the needful for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because the same language that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaks is the same language that Simon Ekpa is speaking. The same, no difference. No difference, the same. The same. Then all of a sudden, you want me to believe that somebody that is speaking soft, that is telling you that it is soft, so slowly, we will allow the political solution. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's voice? Never, never, never. That is why Uchechi will remain Asari's side chick. Asari Dokubo side chick. That's why she will remain like that. She will remain Uchechi Dokubo. That's what she will remain. Shameless things. Shameless things. Let me round up with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
You don't want Biafra to come.
You don't want.
I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life.
You see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking about the mountains we will overcome, and we need mental strength. Mental strength. Mazi Paul Onwubiko, can I give you the link to come in and fire some of this your nuggets you are throwing up here? I'll throw the link for you. I'll throw you the link now. I'll throw you the link now on your WhatsApp. I'm throwing it on your WhatsApp. That's if you are free. If you are not free, there's no problem. If you are free, you can use the link. I just sent it to you on your WhatsApp now. You can use the link to come in. Some of these things you are saying are very vital. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs Simon Ekpa more than Simon Ekpa needed him. Thank God for bringing Simon Ekpa to our defense. I just sent you the link in case you are free. If you are not free, maybe you are at work, no problem. Okay? You see, they don't want it. They don't want our freedom. That's why you see them fighting all tooth and nail to stop Simon Ekpa, to stop this freedom, to stop everything. They are a bunch of evil. That's what they are. Evil, satanic.
Mountains. I didn't say one mountain. The mountains in front of us that we need to overcome.
Yes.
And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength.
For us to overcome all these mountains, we need to be mentally strong, tough. Let me ask you, if in your life, in your whole life, you have ever seen, me, I have never seen, in my whole life, a man, one man, that a bunch of so-called freedom fighters are propagating propaganda line against him, and then the whole of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, politicians in the zoo, all of them, Simon Ekpa, criminal, working with Tonubu, working with Nigerian government, working with this, this from working with Nigerian government, the same Nigerian government are going after him, and even one day police visited him, they were celebrating, hallelujah, hallelujah, police have arrested him, hey. Even including the Nigerian government, they were all celebrating. The same Nigerian government he is working for. Hallelujah, praise God. They have arrested him in Finland. Hallelujah. One man. In my whole life, I have never seen one man to be strong enough to withstand this level of attacks for 2 years. 2 years. One man. It can only be the finger of God. It can only be God. Because it gets to a point whereby you will even say, what did I even do? I am living a good life here. I have the citizenship here. I have a fantastic boy. I have a big house. I have a good business. I have money. I am comfortable. So to hell with this bunch of idiots that I want to help. Some of you will do like that. But because it is the finger of God, because God has shown him that, look, this is the freedom you must fight. This is something you must do. That's why I have made you mentally tough to be able to withstand it. To be able to withstand it. And that's why you see him overcome it. In my life, I have never seen anybody like Simon Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is exceptional. My leader, Onyendu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not face this level of attacks that Simon Ekpa have faced for 2 years. Now, disprove me of it. For 2 years. 2 years. And you know why Simon Ekpa's own is peculiar? The people that are working with him, the people that he's fighting the same thing with. Yeah? The people he's fighting the same thing with. Anyone working with DOS now, share the money. They have eaten forbidden fruits. I'm telling you. Thank you so much for the super chats, my beloved Dory. Thank you. You see, all of them. You see, my Simon Ekpa's own is so peculiar that, the people that are within the same circle with him, that the people calling him name, they call him name today, they call him name tomorrow, because they keep the attack keep coming. The attack keep coming. Man, I'm not live. I'm not live. And when you cool, they are going to subscribe on my channel. You can subscribe on my YouTube channel. Can you want a notification? I mean, now my YouTube channel, you subscribe, but can you want a notification? You see, he's calling me again. And when he try to go to Biafra, doesn't know, cut off. That's our people on ground. Our people on ground. You see? So I lost my line of thought there. But the truth remains that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gotten attacks. But the level of attack Simon Ekpa has gotten in 2 years, you cannot compare it with the attacks that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have gotten all over. Simon Ekpa's own is that his own people, the people that are calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they want Mazi Simon Ekpa dead. You have not seen Biafrans saying that they want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead. Have you seen Biafrans? No, tell me, have you seen Biafrans saying he will want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead? The people calling for Biafra. Even Chinedu Azuzu, the idiot that does his videos on inside car. How many of you know Chinedu Azuzu? One intellectual, one Uzunran that is always doing video inside motor. He doesn't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead. Some of them, you don't see them. Say, the people that are looking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come, but the one political leadership na Nigeria. But the normal Biafrans, they don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead. But now you see Biafrans, you see them. Normal people that love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they want Mazi Simon Ekpa dead. The same Mazi Simon Ekpa that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has so much respect for. Do you understand what I mean now? So that's the irony of the situation between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. And the level of attacks, I tell you, and I don't mince words, I have never seen anybody that is mentally tough like Mazi Simon Ekpa. I have never seen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in awe of him. Even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was amazed at the level of grace on Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said something one day. He said that, I want to say something, but I don't know what else to say. Mazi Simon Ekpa has everything I want to say. He has said it. I am struggling to know what to say. Now, this is not the workings of man. This is the workings of God himself. The one that called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and gave him the assignment. He's the same one that anointed Mazi Simon Ekpa. Oh my God. I don't know whether you people want to understand me. The same God that chose Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the same God called Mazi Simon Ekpa and made him formidable to be able to resist attacks for 2 years. 2 years. I don't know if you understand. I don't know if you understand. Do you want me to ring this bell on your head so that you will understand? For 2 years. 2 years. One man. The Ndi Nzama attack him. They fail. The zoo attack him. All of them, they fail. All of them fail. Every attack fail. And all the whole things they accuse him of, all the whole team they accuse him of, they will eventually become a lie. And when they become a lie, they don't come back to say, what we said was a lie. No, they will still shamelessly conjure another lie. Have you seen that kind of a thing before? I don't know if you are understanding me. They accuse him of one thing. They accuse him of collecting 25 million from Tinubu. They accuse him of working with Dave Umahi. They accuse him of working with Kuremado. All these things, eventually they prove it to be a lie. They don't come back to apologize here and say, hey, what we said was a lie. Oh, we are sorry. No. They go back to their drawing board and they conjure another lie against one man, Simon Ekpa. That's why he must win. That is why I will give my life to support him. Read my lips. Raphael Chamaka Jere, I will give my life to support Simon Ekpa. My life, I will give it. I'm telling you, I swear at my mother's grave. I swear on my mother's grave, I will give my life to support Simon Ekpa. I repeat my word. I will give my life to support Simon Ekpa. My life, I'll give it. Because I've never seen anything like this before. In my life, one man, Ofonye. Let's conclude Mazin Nabekano.
Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have
to make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed will throw at us. They will keep throwing things at you. They don't stop. That's what I'm explaining to you now. You see, when they see that you are the real deal, you are the. I saw a comment from Onyi. Onyi, where's that your comment? I saw one comment to Tony. You know, it didn't escape me. He said Simon Ekpa is the real deal. I saw that comment, but it escaped me. I saw that comment, but the comment escaped me. It escaped me. Yes, look at it. Our PM is the real deal. And she wrote it in capital letter. The real deal. You know, when they see that you are tough, you are the one that is needed to win this thing, they will unleash hell on you. That's what they have done on Simon Ekpa. You know, to them, they have already caught Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. For them, when they catch Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and they lock him up against every law, they break all the whole law. All the whole law, evidently broken. All the whole laws have been evidently broken, and they hold him. Little did they know, this God, little did they know that the one more powerful than Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is by the corner. I didn't miss my words. Little did they know that the one more powerful than Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is by the corner. And he was fed by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Because if you have a child, you don't feed him to be lower than you. You feed him to be more powerful than you. Simon Ekpa is more powerful than his father. That's what they're seeing now. Because to them, they don't understand it. That's why they keep trying everything. How come? We like this life, you know. That is why do you know why? Because he is more formidable than the one you caught. He is tougher than Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Understand that for your own good. He's tougher. Hey, Chineke mereme, nda na nutukwu ihe, nti ochi n'ụlọ. He is tougher. Mentally tougher, spiritually tougher, and in every ramification, tough. Anyhow you can describe toughness, give it to him. That is why you should stay clear, because he was born. According to this my leader's speech, our leader said, those of you that were born, Simon Ekpa was born. He was born. They said Obasanjo told them. Obasanjo told them. I'm telling you, when God is doing something, don't play with God, oh. Those people that say that there is no God, that's why they are so pathetic. See people say, hey, there is no God. They are so, you see them, they're miserable. There is God. There is God. And his name is Chukwukikabiama. There is God. There is God. And the only proof, if somebody asks you, what proof do you have that there is God? Show them Simon Ekpa. No, somebody just ask you now, what is the proof you have that there is God? Take this video, let them play it, then show them Simon Ekpa. Tell them this is the proof that there is God. They thought we were dead. They thought we were gone. They thought they have defeated us. Then Simon Ekpa. Do you understand? They thought they have finished Biafra. They thought they have buried us completely. When they locked Mazinam became, then Simon Ekpa. Italians will do it like this. Manda. He give them not Nike, huh? What I can read Nike. Rupo Hike, Rupusia Hike. Dara. Chai. I just feel like we should just worship God. Tomorrow, we are going to worship God. Thank God tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow, we are going to have a very powerful section of worshiping Chukwukikabiama. For this, you may not understand the miracle of Simon. No. You may not understand the miracle of Simon. If God open your eye to understand the miracle of Simon, every day you will dedicate half an hour to worship him. The miracle of Simon for Biafra. Every day you will have a special prayer section with you and your family to worship Chukwukikabiama. If I continue this place, I will not finish. This is too deep for me. It's too deep, just too deep for me. It's not allowing me to go further. It's too deep.
Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
You see? He said their budget is 20 billion. Despite their budget, they thought it's everybody that is money mongering, like Uchechi, the Dokubo fourth wife, Uchechi, the Dokubo side chick. They thought that everybody's like Uchechi. They talk like that. That's why they keep coming and saying, Simon Ekpa, they paid him $20 million. Simon Ekpa, they paid him how many $1 million. Simon Ekpa is working with the Nigerian government. Despite all those their budget, despite all those their money, they couldn't crack Simon Ekpa. They couldn't crack him. They couldn't. With all their budget, the team is dumbfounding them. The team, they can't believe it. They tried so much on Mazin Namdekanu. They try everything triable on Mazin Namdekanu. They failed. They couldn't succeed. Now they want to try that same thing on Mazin Namdekanu. See how they keep failing. They keep failing. Did you know the funny thing is that Simon Ekpa doesn't even give them attention for them to talk to him. Nigeria, once you are a Nigerian politician, Simon Ekpa is a no-go area. He doesn't talk to you. The channel is closed between Simon Ekpa and Nigerian politician. See what this one said. Who is this one? He said, we monitored him. We must catch him and nothing will happen. You see this one? Continue to monitor. He said, we monitored him. We must catch him and nothing will happen. You will catch your life. And then Ndoge kega catch. Ndoge ige me. Or for Kanacho today. All of you that say you will catch him, Watch how you will catch on. You will catch cancer. You will catch gonorrhea. You will catch leukemia. You will catch. Everybody tell me what they will catch. They said they monitored him, they will catch him. You will catch everything miserable in this life but Simon. You will catch sudden death, you will catch accidents, you will catch untimely death, you will catch ulcer, you will catch asthma, you will catch leukemia. You will catch every miserable thing in this life but Simon. Everything, you will catch all the evil in this life, you will catch them. But there's only one thing that have eluded you, and it will continue to elude you. That is Simon Ekpa. Even as you catch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because of Simon Ekpa, you cannot do anything to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, you're catching, you will always catch the wrong things. You will catch AIDS, you will catch syphilis, you will catch staphylococcus, you will catch everything evil. That is what you will continue to catch. All of you that think you want to catch Simon Ekpa, you will catch prostate cancer, you will catch everything evil, you will catch. But you will never catch Simon Ekpa. Never. Simon Ekpa will elude you. He will elude you. He will continue to elude you. You will never catch him. You will never catch him. You will continue to try. You will try, oh. You will try, oh. Hey, we almost caught him. Eseba would you say bamia? Eseba would you say bamia? I would you say bamia? Elu didn't work in car. Elu didn't work in car. Thank you very much. Now, you know, I said this program is supposed to be okay. Everyone is calling me. 1 minute, guys. I will make after this call. Egbo? Fine, sir. I mean, they call you before. You get somebody will say he won't tell you story. You know, very terrible experience. Very terrible experience where the person gets. You can't disturb me. Say, make I give a number. So I don't feel carry my phone number give you. You understand? So I need to get information from him first. Whether you want him because he want awareness, how we go take save him from him because the story is a long story. Because I did for live broadcast now. I don't know whether I feel call you when I don't finish. Okay, I'll call you. Okay, sir. So that was a very important call. I couldn't have avoided it. So they will catch everything. They will catch everything but Simon. Impossible. They will never catch Simon. Never. Impossible. COVID-23. They will catch. They will catch COVID-23. They will catch high BP. Tell me what they will catch. They will catch COVID-25. They will catch tuberculosis. They will catch blood pressure. What are they catching? They will catch everything. They will catch high sugar. Everything now will catch you. Now will catch low sugar. COVID-19. You will catch. You will catch everything catchable. You will catch EB. All of you will catch EB. Hey, I did not to Simon the EB. Nobody wants to chat with me privately. Okay. What you would do is, please, I'm not receiving any call. I'm putting this number for this our brother here. Shadow Silver, chat me up on this number. Just chat me up on this number, and then I will initiate a conversation from there. Okay? So I left that number because of you, and I'll remove it very quickly. So copy it quickly and chat me up. Take a screenshot now because I'm removing the number. I'm not taking any call in this program now. I'm not taking any call. Anyway, the phone is even off. So just chat me up in the number. Take a screenshot or you rewind it and take the number later. Okay? So that is it. They will catch HIV. They will catch I they will catch Uchechi frontier lobe. They will catch elephantiasis. Okay. I've sent you the WhatsApp. Okay, I've sent you the WhatsApp. They will catch elephantiasis. Now, I love this one from my brother. They will catch Uchechi frontier lobe. Okay. Now we have a fundraising today. We have a fundraising today, but then, well, we have enough time though before the fundraising. The fundraising is 7 p.m. Biafra time, and it is almost to 8 to 6 now Biafra time. So we can still do 30 minutes. We can still do 30 minutes. And then let me go to Twitter. Let me go to Twitter before I will put the link for people to come in and probably maybe open the line for people to call. Let me go to Twitter and get our Prime Minister's updates. Get our Prime Minister's updates. Let me go to Twitter. But before then, let me refresh. Because I have to refresh. If I don't refresh now, the Twitter will be acting funny. I will refresh now. 1 minute. Okay. I've refreshed. Let me bring up the Twitter and show you some of these idiots displaying their ignorance in Finland. Displaying their ignorance in Finland. Is it there? Enlarge it. Okay, it is good like this. Let's go. I have to put my earpiece and have a back. Okay, number to call me on this program. Don't worry. Shadow, I will put the number later. It is that same WhatsApp number. That's the number to call me. But you can't call me now. Wait. You can't call me now. Wait. Let me have my backup. It's very important what I want to do now. So you need to share it at this stage if you haven't shared it, okay? So let me put up, you can also support with Super Chat if you want to. Okay. Why now? This advert too much. Okay. Okay. I have my backup now. Let's go there. Let's go there. I hope people have seen this one. This is our Prime Minister. You have seen this video. This video have already gotten over 1 million views.
To release Nnamdi Kanu, and of course, fellow BIAFRANS, this is the second day of our 1 week-long historic sit-at-home for the demand to release Nnamdi Kanu, and of course, in preparation for our Biafra self-referendum. I am sitting at home. When they tell you Simon Ekpa is in Finland, no, I am sitting at home. This is me at home, and I will sit at home for as long as the sit at home lasts in Biafra land. Thank you very much for this historic moment that we are making in our Biafra liberation. Woto Woto, remain the code. And very, very soon, everything about Nigeria will be evicted from Biafra territory. Mark the word, evicted. These are the people who facilitate the murder of our people. These are the people who facilitate killings for our women and children. And we will no longer allow them to stay and sleep and wake up while they mastermind the killing of our women and children in Biafra land. So today is the second day of the historic sit at home. And I thank Biafra people for taking up this challenge and making this sacrifice for their future. Thank you. See you in the evening. I am sitting at home. Whenever you see that man with our phone called Ifanyoba, tell him that Simon Ekpa is sitting at home. My warning is going to receive it very soon. Thank you.
See, that's our Prime Minister. That's my Prime Minister. All right, let's go forward. Let's go forward and see. You see, this is our Prime Minister. You see him with Men That Matters in Finland. You see, Men That Matters. This is the awareness he keeps creating before these toads found their way to Lati and making noise up and down. Let's go. Now, this is the video I want to bring to you. Let's go here.
Please. My name is Yari.
All right. This video is one idiot one idiot that goes by the name Patrick Ikem. Patrick Ikem, who lives in Genova, here in Italy, who nobody knows him in Genova. Nobody knows him. He has never contributed a penny, one kobo. He had never contributed one kobo into Biafra movement. Nothing. He has never contributed one penny in this struggle. And you see him, collecting money from politicians to go and fight Simon Ekpa in Lahti in Finland. And he got there, and you see what he did there. He confronted this man. To his surprise, this man happened to be somebody that knows Simon Ekpa very well. And he was expecting that the man would ridicule Simon or make some bad sentence about Simon. But the funny thing is that everything they are doing, Master Simon Ekpa presents it for the world. In fact, Simon Ekpa shows the world their foolishness. You understand? And for you to know that Simon Ekpa is so determined for Biafra, he doesn't think about how he will fight them or how he will imprison them or how he will deport them or whatever. No. He's just waiting for them to bring in their worst, to shoot their highest, do your worst. And then when you do all those your worst, he will still remain Simon. He will still remain the dragon. He will still remain the prime minister of the Biafran Republic in exile. He will still remain the only one that Biafrans are listening to right now in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Biafrans know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot give them order from the dungeon because he is incarcerated. The people that are supposed to set him free, that refuse to set him free, how do you think they will allow him to give any order that will work in our favor? So because of that, Biafrans know that the only person that will give them order and they will listen to is Mazi Simon Ekpa, who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have told them to listen to. So no matter the blackmail these people bring, Biafrans have already resolved within them that what Simon Ekpa say is what goes. You understand? So this bunch of fools that is being represented here by this idiot who are negotiating Patrick Ikem, was interviewing this Finnish man. You are going to hear what the Finnish man told him. You are going to hear what the Finnish man told him. Now listen to the stupid, foolish interview.
So, you're welcome. What is the name again, please?
My name is Yari.
Yari, how old are you?
60 plus.
60 plus. Okay, you're a Finnish citizen.
Yes, of course.
You live here in Lahti.
Yes, I have been living here all my life.
In Lahti, what do you know about Biafra?
It's a part of Nigeria.
Okay.
I think you have oil.
Yeah, that's true. And that is the reason for the war against the Biafran people.
Yeah, when I was a child, my mother said, you have to eat your plate totally because children in Biafra, they are starving.
You see, so you have to eat because there are children who are starving.
Yeah.
And these children are Biafran children.
Yes.
So it gave you a sense of what it means,
yeah,
having children.
You see how stupid he is. The white man told him that the mother told them not to eat, to reserve some food because some people are starving. This idiot was saying that, so you have to eat because people are starving. How will you eat because people are starving? Finland people, they rationalize their food. They reduce the intake of their food so that they will have some preserved, they will save some money to send to people in Biafra to eat. The idiot is so confused. He is making interview. He doesn't even know what the man is saying. The man is telling him that they were conserving food. They were, saving money because people were starving in Biafra. You understand? This idiot, because of his ignorance, because his mind is all about disgracing Simon, he doesn't understand what the man was telling him. Now, let me take it back again for you to hear what the man was telling him.
Oil.
Yeah, that's true. And that is the reason for the war against the Biafran people.
Yeah, when I was a child, my mother said, you have to eat your plate totally because children in Biafra, they are starving.
You see, so you have to eat because there are children who are starving, and these children are Biafran children.
The man actually said you have to eat because people are starving. But the truth is that, you know, in Finland, people were not eating too much. They will give them small food. They give them small food because they have to conserve some money to be able to send something to Biafra. Finland was part of the country that helped Biafra when Biafra was suffering. So they asked them, don't waste food. Don't waste food because Biafrans are suffering. So we give you food. You have to eat. Don't eat all. You know, reserve some because of Biafra. But these people, they don't even care. This idiot that's making this interview, he doesn't even care. His own mind is how to bring Simon Ekpa down. It's how this man will tell him one bad thing about Simon so that they will say, hey, look at we have defeated Simon. You see, they hate him. They don't love him. But it was, you know, the reverse was the case here. Now listen to it.
Children.
Yes.
So it gave you a sense of what it means, you know, having children in difficulty.
And then I have read some books about the conflict in Biafra.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of, but I think it's quite famous.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you know some Biafrans living here in Lati?
Yes, I know Simon Ekpa.
Ah, you know him.
Yes.
So, what do you know about him?
You see? Now, he was asking the man, do you know some Biafrans living here in Lati? And the only name that rings a bell in Finland is Simon Ekpa. The only name that they understand when Biafra is mentioned is Simon Ekpa. Do you know that in 2017, when Simon Ekpa was contesting for a position in Finland, he presented himself a Nigerian from the Biafran region? None of these politicians in Biafra land present themselves as Biafrans. Simon Ekpa presented himself as a Nigerian from the Biafra area. That was even before he started agitating for Biafra. So that is why when he's now agitating for Biafra, they will understand when he's telling them that I am a face in this movement. I am a name to be reckoned with as far as Biafra movement is concerned. I make a lot of, you know, movement. I make a lot of, I'm a position that people respect. I make sense as far as this movement is concerned. I move mountains as far as this movement is concerned. I shake a lot of tables as far as this movement is concerned. I make things happen as far as this movement is concerned. So that is why they respect him. But you are living Genova in Italy, and you find yourself in a place where the name Simon Ekpa have saturated everywhere, where the name Simon Ekpa have become a household name, where the name Simon Ekpa have pulled a lot of strings that nobody has ever and can ever pull, as far as Europe is concerned, or as far as the West is concerned. After Mazin Nambikado, you come there to display your ignorance and your foolishness. And the man, the very first name the man tell him is, I know Simon Ekpa. And it shocked him. It shocked him. And the next thing he says is that, oh, so you know him. Why will he not know him? You think Simon Ekpa is like you, that is not known? You think Simon Ekpa is like you, that is just Nzama? All you care about is money? Is Simon Ekpa is like you, that have not made any impact whatsoever in your environment about Biafra? The only thing you know is Kenyegi quota, Kenyegi ego, Katoro ego, Kenyegi edi travel, Kenyegi edi establish a radio station, Kenyegi establish Biafra TV. You will let go find out. That's the only thing you know. Nobody knows you. Who you been with? Nobody knows who you've been with. There's nobody. As far as Biafra is concerned, as far as the people of heaven are concerned, you are a non-entity. Non-entity. Nobody. Idiotic noisemakers. That's what you are. You cannot be like Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is a household name. Not only in Finland. Go to Denmark. Go to Norway. Go to the Scandinavian countries. They already know him. Everywhere. To the extent that even in America, they know him. They know him. Donald Trump campaign team recognize him. That's the one. You left the fight, you will fight. You are fighting the one that have already fought a lot of battles for you. For you. I fought shit like you. Simon Ekpa have fought a battle, a lot of battles on your behalf. On your behalf. If it were not for Simon Ekpa, you that is in Nzama, you will not even be talking about Biafra again. You won't even talk about your fake Biafra again. As fake as you are, it is Simon Ekpa that even make you to even be able to talk about Biafra at all, even though you are fake. Simon Ekpa made you to be able to even mention Biafra. That we have made them understand that you are fake. Fake. Let's listen to the interview. Fake interview.
He's a local politician. Yes, I know Simon Ekpa.
Ah, you know him?
Yes.
So what do you know about him?
He's a local politician, and I have read in newspapers that he thinks he's some kind of leader of Biafra people.
Okay, that he's a leader of Biafra people.
Yeah.
But have you met him one-on-one?
I have met because we are living in same house.
Oh, you live in the same house with Simon Ekpa?
The same building, yes.
You live in the same building.
Yeah.
So what is his life like as a Biafran? What do you...
I think his life outside his apartment is like other Finnish people. He has a child and he goes to work. And he has always very nice clothes.
Okay, he's always dressing up very well.
Yes.
The only thing that the man has to say about Simon are nice things. Very nice things. His life is about his work. He has a child. He dresses nice. He goes to his work. He has a job. He goes to work. At least you can hear from this man that he has a job. Patrick, he came, do you have a job? Have you got a job? You are all jobless criminals looking for ego Omo Biafra, unu geri. Acho ego Nzama, unu ga foye na akpa. Na cho ego, cho yo hega, oya ga egu wayo. Na cho nu egu wayo. Simon Ekpa ga cho yo egu wayo. He is working with his life. He's working. The man told you that he goes to work. He's a worker. He does something. He has a child. He has a business. He goes to his business. And they know him as a Biafran. Who knows you in your neighborhood? Who knows you in that part of Italy where you are? Who knows you? And when you're Maggie, nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. You can't even boldly protest in your own environment. To tell them about Biafra. You can't do that. Because unundoshi. The only thing you know how to do Nzama, how to do Oloshi. That's the only thing you know. Let's listen to him. He has only good things. This man has only good, fantastic things to talk about Simon Ekpa. He goes to his job. He has a son. And he dresses fine. He's always corporate. Yeah? And he picked it up there. Okay, he dresses a lot. Why will he not dress a lot? In a year, go to Gakwa. I'm more fear.
Clothes.
Okay, he's always dressing up very well.
Yes, and, and Western style.
Always dressing in Western style. And that's all you know about him.
Yes. I know his former wife. He's Finnish.
The former wife.
You see, the man is just telling him, answering the questions. The man is answering the questions that he's asking me. And then he's telling him, that is all you know about him. If you are not easy, the man has a lot to say about Simon. A lot. And then the man is even answering the questions he doesn't ask him. The man asking him, I know about his former wife, I know about this, I know about that, But he doesn't. He is the Anuafia that is telling the man, okay, that is all you know about him. Easy.
The former wife is a Finnish. And you know him as a Biafran leader or as a Biafran, just an ordinary Biafran?
What I have read in newspapers, it's
And take note, my family, take note, friends, that the neighborhood where they are is just a neighborhood. There's no prominent place where they are. They are not near a United Nations office. They are not even near a Finnish government office. They are not near anything. They are just near a park, in a park. And I'm going to read for you the tweet from our Prime Minister for you to know that place where they are, our Prime Minister, Sonandi, made that place. Okay. Our Prime Minister is among the people that made that place look good, that designed that place where they are protesting now.
He says that he's a leader of something movement in Biafra.
Okay.
Some kind of leader of war.
Of a war? That he's a warlord.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's quite funny because
you see, the man is even telling him that Simon Ekpato said he's a leader. He's the leader. He's the war leader. He's the war leader. Now, let me tell you, can you, Patrick Ikem, even boldly tell anybody that you are a warrior? Igakobi, Igemepon, that will show you how fearless our Prime Minister is. That will show you how our Prime Minister carries Biafra like for head. Our Prime Minister carry Biafra for head like Mata. He carry her for head like I will fight for Biafra. He's telling that our Prime Minister told him that I am leading the fight for Biafra. I'm leading the fight for Biafra. And he is frankly leading the fight for Biafra. And he's not afraid to say that. He's not hiding it anywhere.
Because a lot of people, have a wrong impression about him.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people who have also gone through difficulties as a result of his actions.
Now, he is painting a very negative and diabolic narrative to the man as if the man doesn't know what is happening in Nigeria. As if the man doesn't know what happens in the zoo. You're going to watch it when he was telling man. The man didn't even tell him that he will agree to go to Africa or go to Nigeria. If he wants to go to Africa, he goes to somewhere else because they all know that Nigeria is not safe for them. You understand? He's telling them a lot of people. And who are the lot of people? Now, if he's telling me a lot of people have things against him, but you are traveling from wherever you are to come there because of the impact Simon Ekpa is making. Even you, Patrick Ikem, it is because of the impact that Simon Ekpa is making that is moving your ass out of that place where you are to come and pay homage to your leader and pay homage to the one that is making things happen for Biafra. Shameless lots.
Yeah.
Back in Biafra land. A lot of people have died as a result of his actions, as a matter of fact.
That sounds very bad.
That's very bad, actually. But has he ever...
Now, he's saying things without any proof. He's just manipulating and saying... And this man has lived all his life in Lati. This is a man that doesn't travel out. He's just there. This man is basing whatever he knows on information that he receives. The man already told him that all his life he has lived in Lati. He doesn't travel. So this man will only be following every information that is being given to him. But this idiot is selling a very bad narrative to this man, lying to the man, lying and telling him what is not true. You understand? He's telling him what is not true. And he himself knows that he's telling him what is not true. And the man believes that Simon is a truthful person because he knows him personally. And based on what the man sees happen in Nigeria, the man cannot travel to Nigeria. So let me allow this thing to play on because I don't have so much time to waste on it.
Has he ever told you?
No, we haven't discussed about Biafra.
Okay, he had never told
only
you.
things here in Lati.
Okay.
You see, this man have not had a personal discussion with Master Simon Ekpa about Biafra. Everything he knows about Biafra is what Simon Ekpa has presented to the public there. What Simon Ekpa has preached online. Because there are millions of people following Master Simon Ekpa. Millions of people. Even in Finland, there, a lot of them are following him. Millions of them. And they follow the details, the updates that comes out from Simon Ekpa. And now, Biafra Republic Government in Exile have their office in Finland, and it will be inaugurated very soon. So if they need any inquiry, they will go to the office and get all the inquiries they want about Biafra. We are doing things for Biafra, making things happen. This man, Simon Ekpa don't have time to stand with him and start talking about Biafra, because everybody is going about their business. And Simon Ekpa is doing the needful and passing the message out to the world. And they are aware about what Simon Ekpa is doing. He doesn't hide it. He doesn't hide it. And this idiot, Abiebaha, now selling a very negative and derogatory narrative to the man that should get the positive things about Biafra.
Well, I wouldn't want to go much deep into your privacy, you know, but I believe that we are here today to pass the message about Biafra. To Finnish people, because we know that a lot of people, Finnish people do not know much about Biafra.
I have been once in Nigeria, but only in Lagos, so I hadn't any time to visit Biafra.
Okay. So when do you think you'll be visiting Biafra? I don't think, because your age now, with your age.
I think in next January I have a plan to visit Ivory Coast.
Okay.
To see the African Nations Cup.
Okay.
And I hope to see Nigerian national team.
Okay, okay. So what message do you have for Biafran people?
I hope there will be no more war, no violence. But if you want to get independence, it's better to negotiate.
But for the fact that you have somebody like your neighbor Simon Ekpa, who have decided to take the path of violence.
I don't believe in violence.
What advice do you have for Simon Ekpa?
Maybe next time I will see him, I will discuss about this team.
Okay.
Violence is, I think it's the last
option.
Last option, yes.
You see, now he's trying to force the man to say what he doesn't know about Simon Ekpa, but the man is telling him, the man doesn't know this. He is the one that is selling this narrative to the man. The man doesn't know that narrative that he's selling. The man already knows that Simon Ekpa is doing the right thing. If Simon Ekpa was doing the wrong thing in Finland, this man would be the first person to tell him, your Simon Ekpa is doing. Or you both they know they hide their mouths. But now the man is listening to him selling all this nasty, evil narrative that he knows is a lie, because he said that Simon Ekpa is following the route of violence. Now, if he says Simon Ekpa is following the route of violence, then what do you say about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because what Simon Ekpa is doing is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would do, and not what Mazi Nnamdi believes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have told us that nobody, he has never seen any nation that has gotten their freedom from a peaceful means. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. He said, show me any nation that has gotten freedom from a peaceful means. And these idiots here are saying that Simon Ekpa is doing the opposite. No, Simon Ekpa is doing exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preaches and what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu believes, which is there's no way you will get that freedom from a peaceful means. You understand? So that's what Simon Ekpa believes and is following. I don't know, let me get the caller. Hello, Mazi. And I'm live, oh. And I'm live. It's your anti-link. Anti-link. Get it. Is it like, no, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm checking our speaker. I'm getting there. I'll get there. I know. Yeah, I'll get there. But let me put you on speaker. Let me put you on speaker.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you're on speaker now.
What I want to say is that
Go ahead.
Is that the man believed in violence. He still said that the violence is the last option, meaning that violence is also an option, but is the last option.
The last option,
and
exactly.
That is why, yes. So even everything they were trying to do, he was trying to force the man to say, to condemn Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. But the man refused to do so. The man believed in violence because he said he is an option, but the last option.
The very last option.
As a yes, all the fluff that went there. Did you notice that there is no picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the midst?
Yes,
check it out video.
Yes, I know.
Who did they went there for? They only went there to antagonize what Mazi Simon had been doing, the good work he has been doing. And by Chikedosem and their Bakara Tingo now imitation prophet. So what these people are doing is not. That's why I call them Itiboribos. All of them are all bunch of fools. Itiboribos everywhere. The man also believes in violence, but he said it's a last option. So which time do they see that is the last option? If we choose violence now, the Bible, even Bible recognizes violence. He said from the day of John the Baptist till today, the kingdom of heaven suffer violence, and it is only the violence taken by force, and it is time for us to take our freedom by force. So this Tiboribos doesn't know anything. I'm following you, my brother.
Okay, I'll put the link now for those of you that want to come in. Thank you so much, my brother. That's Gaddafi of Biafra for you. Thank you so much. That's Gaddafi of Biafra for you there. Thank you. All right, I am going to put the link there now for those of you that want to come in. I see Max. Max is actually saying that where is the link? Where is the link? I wanted to round this thing up before I'll put the link, but we are just close to that place where the link will come up now. So you see, the man said violence should be what? The last option. So that means it is also an option, and it will be the last option. And right now, we have gotten to that point where we take the last option. That's where we are now. Let me ask you, how many options have you not tried as a Biafran? Now, let me take this thing out because we've had enough of the video. How many options have you not tried? You have taken all the options available for you. Now, our Prime Minister even wrote it here. Let me read it for you, what our Prime Minister wrote here. Our Prime Minister said, you came to my country to ask my Finnish people if they know Simon Ekpa. What a joke. Can we ask people in your country of residence about you and what they know about you? It's a question to this F00lishness. Can we ask them what they know about you? For your information, I was among those who made the decision to construct that square where you people used for your protest to East President State from 2012. Simon Ekpa not be your mate. That particular place where they do that protest, Simon Ekpa is among the people that took the decision, among the people that made the decision to construct that square where they gather. You see, that square is beautiful. You have to choose it to make a protest because it's fine. Simon Ekpa, that you are fighting, that you are protesting against, is among the people that took the decision to make it that beautiful. Simon Ekpa not be your mate. Listen to the last word. Listen to the last word. You know you are Simon TK. You will never listen to something that will change your life. Simon Ekpa said, listen to the last word. Violence is the last option. And we are now in self-defense and definitely using that last option. We are now in self-defense. Self-defense is not a crime. And violence is the last option. We have gotten to that last option and we are taking it. Itim pataka. Let me see if there's any. Now, for your information, in case you didn't know, we are having the fundraising and it's today by 7 p.m. Biafra time, which is a very, very short time. In less than 1 hour time, we're going to be there. So let me quickly go out. Let me go out of this. Put the link. Oh, our people are begging for the link. I'm sorry. I'll bring the link now. I'm putting the link now. Copy. Okay. I'll put the link now, please, guys. Paste. Okay. The link is there. Please, it's only for those on YouTube. There are even very few people on Facebook. Facebook have only 6 people. Only 6 people are on Facebook. So I'm sorry for those of you on Facebook. I'm not going to be putting the link there because you are very few. Come to YouTube. We have how many people do we have on YouTube? We have 450 something people on YouTube. We have 82 people on Nigeria Global, and we have 369 people on Nigeria. Mama mia, the house don't full. Immediately the house full. Immediately the house full. Immediately. Chineke mere. Chineke, I agree to that. So because we have a very short time, I am going to give everybody like 4 minutes so that we will quickly conclude it. Mazi Max, longest time. Mazi Max, longest time.
Thank you, Pastor Vam. You know,
Max, I must tell you that anytime I see you, I am always very happy. I'm very happy because you are an inspiration to us. You are
Thank you so much.
Powerful inspiration to us, and you are a blessing. Please take 5 minutes and talk to us so that we'll be able to finish up quickly and go for the fundraising. Not more than
Thank you so much, Pastor Bam, and good evening to all the people that are.
If you can use less than that, please try. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Good evening to.
Please, everybody should mute. Everybody should mute, please. Okay, go ahead. I'm muting.
Good evening.
Okay.
Good evening to all my, great Nemo chairs. I don't know if there is any Nemo chair that is in the studio here. The Nemo chairs in the comment section, and those that are watching us, and my Nemo chairs both here and at the comment section. You see, my brother, I do not know how many times something will happen to these Nzama people and they will learn their lessons. Do you know the import of what that guy was saying there? He just wanted the white man to say something bad about Simon Ekpa, and you see how they will broadcast it. But God so kind. Look, if God be for us, who will be against us? That is what you have just sent there.
Yes.
That is what these guys do not, mean well for Mazi Simon Ekpa. They are targeting Mazi Simon Ekpa, and I'm here to disappoint them that no matter how you fight, look, there is a particular pastor that I used to follow. This pastor said that if diseased from fighting Mazi Simon Ekpa, he warned them. Diseased from fighting Mazi Simon Ekpa. The spirit of agitation has engulfed him. Fight him at your own risk. This is what Pastor King Leo said. Yeah, King Leo.
Ah, King Leo, okay.
Yeah, David King Leo. He said, and I watched him, I posted it as well on our various platforms, that the spirit of agitation has engulfed that man. He is no longer operating within his own human, spheres. That fight him at your own peril. That is what he said. Look at just what happened right now in Finland. The dead people mean well. Look at how we are suffering. We are trying every now and then trying to contribute one kobo in order to keep the ESN, the gallant men and women that are in the forest protecting our land against foreign invaders. They are able to pay almost 1,000 or 800 or euros to buy flight, purchase ticket in and out to go to Finland to fight an innocent man, the good guy. If Simon Ekpa is a bad man within that area, don't you think that this man now, or some of them, and be careful, mind you, this white man is not the only person that they have interviewed. They have interviewed numerous of them over there, but they cannot get anything against Simon Ekpa. That is why they are finished. Look, I want to say something before I allow my people to come in.
Okay, please.
A man our gods wants to kill, they will first make him mad. The death that is going to kill, and the death that is meant for a dog will not allow it to perceive the order of excreta. It will pass the excreta and go and die in the front. Come onye ndị mmụọ ga-egbu ha ga-eburu ụzọ gbaa ya ala. Ọnwụ ahụ na-achọ igbu nwa nkịta anaghị ekwe ya n'isi ntị. Ọ naghị ekwe ya n'isi nsị. The death that is going to kill these people will not allow them to perceive. They, see reason now to reason and take advices from people. Fight Simon Ekpa. Fight the restoration of Biafra. Fight the ESN. Fight anybody that is truly agitating for the restoration of Biafra at your own peril. May God bless you. May God bless all my people. May God bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. May God protect Mazen Nnamdi Kanu irrespective of what they have done to him. May God protect him. May God go further to blind the eyes of his enemies and the enemies of Simon Ekpa and all the Biafrans within the Biafra land and in the diaspora. It is well with you people. I am a Ghanaian. And I will always come out to support you in any way I can. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. That was a salute for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, Doreen, please unmute yourself. Let us make it back. We have less than 30 minutes to go for the fundraising. So let's do our delivery very quick. Thank you very much.
I will do my own because I've been like laughing. My only thing that I want to say is to make an announcement to Nigerian government. Nigerian government, the zoo. The earlier you got all these people together and ask them to refund you your money, the better for you. They're just enjoying themselves. You paid for the flight. They went to restaurant eating, enjoying. Taking themselves, videoing themselves, and then fooling around, thinking they are going to Finland. Those who cannot afford the ticket money to travel out of wherever they are, they're able to travel. The earlier you ask them to refund you, Uber and Co, they can never do more than a dead rat. Never. There's nothing they can do. I mean, foreign country is not zoo at all. It's not zoo where you guys commit crime and go free. A criminal who committed and killed a lot of people in the name of militants is eating with the president at Abuja. That's Nigeria for you. That's Nigeria for you. Uba should be in prison. But look at him gallivanting. They are using him to do things. He should be in prison, rotting away. All these DOS, they get guys and have them kill people. You should, get them back to Nigeria and question them. And if they need to be in prison, then that's a country. Rather, you guys end up giving them money. But I thank them for fulfilling what Nnamdi Kanu said, the prophecy, that Nigeria have money to pay you up, to buy you a house, and which they bought for the fourth wife of Asare Dokubo, Uchechi Kalu.
Wow.
You know? So
Thank you
all
very
these things are all there. But it's very unfortunate that it was the wife of Nnamdi Kanu that they used to buy a house. But that's a prophecy coming to fulfillment. So we're not freaking out. We've gone too far to go back. Nigeria, I am begging you people, call your guys to order. They cannot deliver. The best thing for you guys is to sit around the table, give us what we want. You have peace, we have peace, and then we can be good neighbors. I surrender my talk. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Doreen. Thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you. That was a good one. Please, we have a caller, very important caller. Update. Let me give him 2 minutes to add. Please, quickly, caller. Make it very sharp. You're on speaker now.
All right. Don't help Biafra. The issue about William Nana Kanawa, it has been long that has happened, not today. From Biafra land, before Mandela was kidnapped, have you asked yourself, in United Kingdom or UK, where Nana Kana's wife, where she's living, the question is, when last did the two of them meet as husband and wife before Mandela was kidnapped? I don't want to say this online because Mandela has been away from this man more than 3 years after leaving him. Because the woman, after the death of Mandela Kana's father, he asked the husband that he wants two of them to go back to after he for she to become the law in the community. Mandela Kano says no. That what is important to him is their struggle to make sure that the people has to on their own. So after Mandela said that word in after he before all of them disappeared, what happened? As Mandela led to Israel today, this one has never met Mandela. This is the real information about this man. So this story is not that it started. Before this last kidnapping, they are not in good terms. They are not in good terms at all. They are no longer a father and wife. But and said, I am no longer, this is no longer my wife. Do you know what happened? I went at Israel. And he from Israel, do you know his next destination of his broadcast? Nobody knows. And we are not going to agree on it. But this one will make us to talk because all of us was on Biafra land. We went to all the whole protest with Mazen Nandekam. We know what this man is passing through the house of this man. She needs to be a pain in if after the break. That is what she values. He asked Nandekam to deny Biafra struggle. He asked Mazen Nandekam to deny Biafra struggle. Then if she wants two of them to stay married, but if he did not do that, that she will be far from him, then Nandekam will also be far from her. So all these has happened because we are on ground where all these things happen. But Nana was released, know what happened. So they are no longer things that ask Uchechi to talk about that his husband from Israel. Have we ever seen him again?
Thank you very much.
Has he ever talked to two of them one-on-one? So the problem is not today. So she's coming and going to prove the world that I hate this man because of he refused to stop the Biafra struggle. That is all the problem.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much for this update. Thank you so much. Very, very important. Thank you very much. So, Biafrans, you can see it. I'll quickly give the microphone to Gaddafi of Biafra. Gaddafi of Biafra, please.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm back again. You know, with and sharp. The truth remains that Biafra is something that you cannot stop. It's certain. Go and write it in your book. Let the people that hear the sound of my voice write it. Biafra is something that no human being, even the spirit, cannot stop it because Biafra's spirit is the most powerful spirit in the whole universe. And he must come to take his kingdom. He must come. Is a certain. So for Asare's wife, Uchechi, I don't know why people are still calling her Uchechi Kano. Because it's no longer Uchechi Kano, it's now Uchechi Asare or concubine of Chikedozie. Uchechi is now the concubine of Chikedozie. So what I want to say is that no matter how much they collect, no matter whatever they do, they should remember that Oku Abarawawo Wumbulelu. And the most important is that Nigeria government does not have sense. We, the generation of Biafra today, we make them to go to black market and purchase sense. And for DOS and their underground agents, let me tell you, okay, Nabara, Ahube Bushi, one of mine. We are that drunken cat. The mad rat has met a drunken cat. So that is it. So no matter how you do it, the flight of Biafra will land safely. And we are about to land the flight. They have fired their shots. We will return fire for fire very soon.
Fire for fire. Thank you very much, Gaddafi of Biafra. Thank you very much. Okay, look, you have dropped your mic. Let us give the microphone to Ayochuku. Ayochuku, please just use 2 minutes, please.
Okay, my pastor. Good morning from here.
Thank you.
Yeah, pastor. First of all, I like Igbo because Igbo was so Ndeligwe. Oh, and the Momana. So
go ahead.
Yes. So look, I want to tell Biafrans, number one, we should remain strong. We have defeated them. We have defeated them. Except if you are not a student of Radio Biafra by our professor Mazin Nandikan and one of the students of University of Radio Biafra. So a day exam today, and when they get pass and when they get fail. And I believe that now will be one of the people who got pass. So if you look at what is happening, yes, Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is in DSS dungeon. Kedin here mene his wife. Or let's assume now that his wife. Naka yaden him and Nnamdi Kanu. Or the organ DSS Abuja Baha. Agebuye. Mban, Amambuye, come die they self can Nnamdi Kanu Gapata. Because the whole world will notice it. All why you call woman has power. But that kind of thing is not happening. But what you are seeing is frontier lobe. Now, Radio Biafra, that is Radio Biafra, now antagonize only the whole world offer that now everything Simon Ekpa is doing today, releasing Nnamdi Kanu, releasing Nnamdi Kanu, so that let there be peace in our land. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu, so that let there be peace in our land. Then the wife now fight that thing. That's number one. Number two, remember, Agwaramdi Biafra say that now this Biafran struggle, you have to understand what is happening for you to understand where we are going. So, in other words, we have defeated these people. After video, Patrick, he came name interview. If you look at what the man was telling the guy was shocked because even Ebono, Nalati Ebono, the whole local Masaimon Eba as a government official.
Yes.
How many of us, including me, neighbor, I'm in Australia, how many people, Mama, as a government person, getting part in them, the only thing they may want fighting for Biafra. But to Simon neighbor is a local Amayama.
Yes.
The only thing the boy pick he dresses nice. Oh, he dresses nice. One you see? So what I want to say, one thing I will Africa can miss you. I got about the meaning of self-defense.
Yes.
Self-defense is a God-given right.
Yes.
This is all here can and the Arab. They believe in self-defense. I here.
Round up quickly. We don't have time. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So what I'm trying to say, we should remain strong. We have defeated them. I am Medigondia. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Quickly, I want to hand over the microphone to the lady on the stage, our beloved Helen Peters. Amore mio. Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I thank every one of you for the good job you are doing, my brother. God bless you all. I have a song. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
No, go ahead. Somebody open this mic. I have to mute him. Go ahead.
Okay. What manner of man is Simon? Hallelujah.
Yes,
what manner of man is Simon? Hallelujah. He has won the battle for us. Hallelujah. He has fought spiritually for us. Hallelujah. Both spiritual and physical battle has been won. This is the last battle. The battle started from Finland and it has ended in Finland.
He said,
from today go, we should never align that Delilah to our leader. MNK. No way.
At all.
That woman, thank God for that man that has just come to explain everything that is going on.
Yes.
That woman is
the man said for 3 years. For 3 years, they have not seen each other. For 3 years.
You can imagine that. And she just be parading herself that I am MNK wife. Knowing very well that MNK is the worst enemy to her.
Yes.
You understand? She wants MNK dead so that she will go and be proclaiming herself to be the queen of Afaribeku. I don't know.
Yes.
You understand? Or getting married to one of the family that is next of kin to MNK, so she will be parading herself. That is all she wants. And she has failed.
You say?
She has failed. Because even as wicked as Delilah, Abba, how dare you? The protest that is for the father, let's not assume a wife at all. Let's take away that title of a wife. The father of your children. You cannot honor that protest. At least that man has suffered enough. Let me honor this protest. I'm not, even if they bribe you, I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to condemn. Neither will I even talk. Let me just remain on my own. Can't you be silent? Prosecute Delilah like her? Yeah, can't she be silent? What is wrong? What is wrong with her?
Thank you so much.
Coming out to condemn. How is she going to explain all this to her children when they grow up tomorrow?
Shameless. How? Shameless.
That your husband, the father of your children, was in detention. You thought he was not enough. You also want him dead by all means. Now, even those that are fighting for his relief, you are fighting all means, joining the country that has imprisoned the father of your children for how many years? For 2 years plus now.
Yeah, your time is up, my beloved Helen.
Dear, God bless every one of you. Thank you very much.
Let me quickly add something to what Helen said. You know why she's fighting very hard against Simon? Because she knows that Simon is going to expose them finally. Because the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will bring an end to them, all of them.
Exactly.
Because she is part of the people that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Exactly.
She has a share of the loot. Of money where they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that's why she doesn't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out.
God bless you all.
If Simon continues to hit hard, her nest will be exposed and she will be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank God for everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
God bless you, my brother.
Yeah, we lost one of the lady on the block.
Oh, let me leave this space. Let me leave.
Yeah, we lost her. She left. Okay. Before our sister Mary, Freeman Eki, please. If you can use 1 or 2 minutes, just do that because our fundraising is in 15 minutes time.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So I want us to...
Wait, this is Erasmus. Erasmus. Wait.
Erasmus, why you not pick my call?
Which day you call me?
They call, check your phone and they call you steady. This is Gaddafi.
Oh, Gaddafi, no best. I don't know. You get calls so that they play TV. I don't know.
Not that time now.
If you say me, Gaddafi, I beg. Just send me text message, say hi. I beg.
Okay.
I beg.
Oh, yeah,
so,
use your time.
Let me know. Yeah, let me not waste too much of your time. I've been in the background watching. You see, anybody who didn't know what was going on, who was still confused all this while, the events that just happened these past days has explained everything. You don't need to check anything again. How do you go for an important exam and you didn't go with your biro? You didn't go with your pen? These people traveled all the way from Canada, from US, from different places. Nobody even came with Nnamdi Kanu's passport, not to talk of a picture. So what was the purpose? You want to sensitize the people about Biafra. You want to sensitize people about the kidnap of the anchor man of Biafra. And you forgot a passport or a picture of the symbol of Biafra. It tells you that none of them is for Biafra. And that's all I need to say. I don't want to say any more thing. That's just what I want to clear.
We need to. I bet tomorrow we need to do a program. Tomorrow, we need to come to. People have been asking me about you. I don't know where you went, but tomorrow we need to. You need to join us tomorrow, Mazi Erasmus. Thank you very much for coming. Anyway, it was nice to hear you. You know, after a long time. Thank you so much, Mary, my sister. Please use 2 minutes. I beg you. We have fundraising. Go ahead.
It's good.
Beautiful, Mary. You beautiful.
Good evening.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Yeah. Good evening, my brother. Farm them. Because they need it. You know, all this nonsense. Let me just tell Biafra and sue government that it's too late for them. They cannot confuse us anymore. That is the truth. All those propaganda where they do before, where everybody go shout, they say, oh, this, because they miss road. They don't know where to handle. That is the problem. We should let them know that we know all their tree, all their voodoo, all their witches have rejected them. They said they cannot fight this battle, is bigger than them, because you can't fight spirit. You can't fight nature. So if you want to try it, then you wait and see what will happen to you in Biafra land. When once you talk about Biafra and you find out you want to find us destroyed, let me give them this important message so that tomorrow they will not say, I don't know what is happening. When you fighting what yourself, you open your mouth and you be fighting for it and you asking for it. And now you decide for yourself to follow devil, to follow demon, to destroy what you cannot fight for. My brother and my sisters, the old fools, because you people cannot ever be, I should take that word out. You can never be our brother and sister. You sell Mercy Nnamdi Kanu, and what Mercy Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, the dragon, what is he did? What is different things? Ifeanyi Ogba, sue government.
Ifeanyi Ogba, I like that.
Yes, Ifeanyi Ogba, no be Ifeanyi Ogba. Ifeanyi Ogba, that one where they blow out. You understand? Yes. We will chew you. That is, we will scatter you, self. We will throw away you for where you cannot ever find your pieces. That is the truth. Because you know, see people, Britain, you cannot see anybody. Britain there, these people cannot even, this born throw away people. The people where they don't reject, where Biafran land, even the spirit of Biafra is using them play football, they are not working with their senses. Instead to sit down and think of yourself, you stand up with your filthy legs. Say they go for Finland. After you there for where you there, pass through different kind of things. You go to there, you see, you think this opportunity to you to go out and interview a man we don't even know about Simon Ekpa. Is it not a very big shameful thing for you guys?
Sure.
What is he talking about, Simon Ekpa? Let me tell you. He says Simon Ekpa is so busy. He go out in the morning, he go to work, he dress very good. He's not dressed like a terrorist, he's not dressed like a criminal like you people. Using Biafran flag, go to Finland and to try to confuse you people. That flag where una carry go there to confuse people, my brother and my sister, I'm telling you, no, you are not my brother and my sister. Fulani terrorists where they use you guys in the name of Biafra. After you don't sell your own brother, Ifeanyi Ogba, I won't ask you. Now sit at home. Now be the problem for you guys. Now sit at home. Is it so important than your own brother in the zoo government hand, in the killer hand, where you yourself carry and go put there? If we say we want to protest, you people go kill us. If we say they want talk, they go say they go kill us. Now Simon Ekpa say, no, you know one made them kill you people. Sit at home. So that our leader will come out. As a president now, as Mercy Nnamdi Kanu. And you people like money so much. You like how much? How much that man pay you? Is it $5,000? He doesn't reach. See, as you sell your life, you sell your everything in you. just because of devil money. I'm so sorry for you people.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know you have a lot to say. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a longer program. Let's do our fundraising today. Let's allow these other brethren to talk for 1 minute. I am going to be very short in 1 minute. Okay. Thank you so much, Mary. Please, Donatus, the network keep throwing you out. Just see if you can use 1 minute to talk, please.
Okay, sir. God bless you. Bless Gaddafi and the third BIAFRANS. And I love this woman that talk now. The woman does say, and Oba is his name. That's from today. His surname is Oba. So because of the time factor, I have to speak briefly. I want to say something. Indeed, as this person has finally explained to us, our leader does not have a wife. And I want to tell you here and now that we need to pray seriously for Mazin Nandekano. We are going to start our own prayer on 11th of this month. You know why? Before our leader was auditioned to Nigeria, I saw him in a dream. I now saw Asari Dokubo going to where our leader was. So I was shouting that dream. They should hold Asari Dokubo. They should not go there. They should remove our leader from that place. Let not this man come close to him so that he will not be injured. And I woke up in that dream. I could not pray excessively. And I woke up, I told my wife. And later on, it was a 3 days later.
We don't have time. Okay. We don't have time. Round up, please. We don't have time.
Yeah. All right, sir. So let me just stop that until tomorrow. But let me tell you, what they did in Finland is just a kind of promoting Simon Ekpa. This is just what they did. They went there, they were turned out because at times God is the one that turns all position into raw material to glorify himself. They went there and they preached the same thing Master Simon Ekpa is preaching. So this is God's doing. God wants to use them to promote the work of freedom in Finland. May God take the glory. I will stop here.
We'll talk tomorrow. We'll bring you in tomorrow. We'll talk more. Francis, please, just 1 minute. 1 minute, please.
Yes, Pastor Vam. I really appreciate you guys for the good work that you people are doing, and God will continue to strengthen you guys. I live in Lagos and I stay in Lagos. So I normally told people, because around me we have an Igbo brothers around me, we are joking, and whenever they come up with issue like DOS and if this and that Simon Ekpa is doing a fraud, I say go and listen to Simon Ekpa. You will know what the guy is doing. The work that guy is doing for Biafra, we might not see it right now, but in future he will be the savior of Biafra, and he's already the savior of Biafra, because what is in him is greater than what is in government, is greater than what is in the Zoom, is greater than what is in what this guy has done. Nobody has ever done it. And I told them, some of them they repent and they come back. Anytime that Simon is online, I will forward it to them. Please help me and listen to him. I've been following Simon since the day our leader Nnamdi Kanu, His Excellency himself, said we should go and follow him and share his broadcast. Since that day, I've been following him because I know every word that this man said in Nnamdi Kanu is just like a prophecy. He's not saying it. He's just speaking as the servant of God. He have seen something in him and he's asked us to follow him. So let's all just obey and see what will come up from it. Because I know that man, Simon Ekpa, is not the one working. What is working inside of him, nobody can ever stop him. Nobody.
Thank you, Francis. You are touching me. I think it's a friend that is touching me. You're touching me
in my working place today. He said,
thank you.
I told my madam in my working place, I have a new savior. And that new savior is greater than Joe Biden. Joe Biden cannot touch him. President Putin cannot go near him. What is in that guy? Nobody will know it. They say it's a fraud, it's a this. I said,
in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Please, tomorrow when we are in the live program, I beg you, join us. I never knew that we have.
I normally follow you. There is none of your program that I've never watched.
Please join us.
There's none of your program.
We have just 3 minutes to go. We have 3 minutes to go for fundraising. Join me tomorrow, please. Join me tomorrow,
no
and
problem.
Let us launch you. You have a spirit of Biafra. I can see it. Please. Thank you very
much.
No
problem. It's full with confidence.
I see it. I'm in the spirit. I can see it. Join me tomorrow. Ndu Sunday, please. You have 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Ndu Sunday. 1 minute, please. Ndu Sunday, are you there? Ndu Sunday, are you there? Okay, Ndu Sunday is not there. We need to leave it here. Gaddafi, please, can you just close for us your vote of thanks so that we'll just move them to the fundraising?
Thank you, Biafra.
1 minute for you, 1 minute for Mary.
Yeah, Biafra, I thank you all, most especially those in the Biafra land observing the sit at home. I thank you. One thing I'm promising you that the Biafra Republic government in Nigeria will not disappoint you. We'll get you, Biafra, because that is our promise. Thank you, my sister Mary. And Erasmus, that number is no longer going. Please send us a text. God bless you. Sister Mary, I thank you.
Thank you, Karafi of Biafra.
Yeah, Mary, give Biafrans your vote of thanks, your last word, just 1 minute so that we'll close it. What do you have to tell them? Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay, my darling. Thank you very much. Biafra, what I want to tell you guys, you see how sit at home, they boss all their brain. You see how sit at home, they like bomb. As then they call our prime minister, our dragon, Ekberima. The thing they boss everywhere. You understand me? So this, I will just take the God name, the God Almighty. That Monday, just
1 minute, 1 minute. Francis, please use this number and send me a text message. Tell me I'm Francis, so that I'll get in touch with you, okay? Please use the number and send me a text message. Go on, Mary, go on. 1 minute.
Okay. Use this Monday, this last week Monday. Just make everything sit at home. Give the way to God of Biafra land to just take his own way. Please, I beg of you guys. Sit at home. If they made the angel fly, make them see chance how to look how Biafra land they as we they cry. Give them the chance. Please, don't let Ifeanyi Oba confuse you, because what he's looking for is for your own interest, not for you guys.
Yeah.
You can see what he did. Those people going there, now he paid the money because he has evil money everywhere to lavish it. A good money you cannot spend like that. But the evil money, because you don't know what to use it for. Please, my people, listen to our Prime Minister and keep your life safe by sit at home. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mary. You are awesome and I appreciate you. Thank you. Hopefully, we're going to be together again tomorrow. Fellow Biafrans, I appreciate you tonight. I thank every one of you that came in to contribute, to support what we're doing. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, every one of you. Thank you, Gaddafi of Biafra. Thank you, every one of you. Donatus, I can't remember all the names. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, my own Ashiebu. Thank you. Who else will I call? You guys are wonderful. This is awesome. Remember, it is 7 p.m. Biafra time right now, and we're going into this fundraising, and I'm going to be streaming it live. Please, I beg of you, those of you watching me now, every one of you, as I will put the link of the fundraising on the YouTube channel, remember to join us direct to the fundraising. Let's go and make it happen for Eastern Security Network. What they are fighting today is to stop Eastern Security Network, is to stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release, is to stop Biafra from coming. We are going to tell them together. Together, we're going to tell them, no, no, no. We're going to tell that Asari Dokubo fourth wife, we're going to tell her she has failed on arrival. She will be disgraced. We'll let them know that we stand for Biafra and Biafra must come. And together, we'll make it happen. Together, we'll make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu proud. Together, we'll support Mazi Simon Ekpa and do the needful for Biafra. Remember, don't worry about Simon's safety. Simon is safe. I'm telling you. Simon is what? Is safe. Everything they plan, it is fail on arrival. Apart from the physical security with Simon, Simon has legion of angels protecting him. I'm telling you, take it to the bank. Simon is their last bus stop. It's their last bus stop. So they already failed. They have finished their assignment and they are losers. If I oba, Uchechi Dokubo, We move. I am Pastor Van, and we are winning this battle. See you very briefly. I'm going to post the link for the fundraising. We'll go there together. Come and see.